Greeting Vloggerheads. I just watched Eva's video, FTS, and she was talking about that she doesn't know why she feels bad to make meat eaters feel bad about eating meat, and she really shouldn't because she's right. Well, anyway, I'm not commenting on that so much as that brought to my remembrance a conversation I had just a couple weeks ago with a friend. Now, this friend is very big, very active in the nanotechnology and life extension community, and she was talking about not only nanotech theory, but also what they're actually doing with growing certain organs and the success that they're having. So I thought about it, and I said, well, with nanotechnology, I guess you could raise meat to eat that wouldn't entail the ethical problems of killing an animal or even, raising them in inhumane conditions. You could just grow meat without having to kill anything. She said, yes, that's very possible in our future. I said, wow, well, if you could do that, then I suppose you could also grow human meat, and there wouldn't be the ethics of killing a person to obtain meat. And I know there's a huge taboo on eating human flesh, on cannibalism. But I asked her, if you could, would you eat the human flesh? And she said, well, I hear that human flesh tastes terrible. And I said, yes, I've heard that too, but then I've heard parts of it. It's not so much that all human flesh tastes terrible, that different parts taste better than other parts. And if there was human flesh that tasted delicious, and it was prepared by a chef in such a way that it was sublime, and it was all the rage to eat it, would she try it? And she said, well, if it's delicious, I'll eat it. I said, oh, okay. I said, I'm a vegetarian, not really so much for ethical reasons, but for gastrointestinal reasons. And, I don't even really care for the taste of meat so much, but, I'd really be tempted to at least have a bite of this human meat. And then I thought about it and said, well, that's really strange that I would go there. Not so much with the human meat, because, listen, I have fur children, and my fur children are rabbits, and a lot of people in the world eat rabbits. So I have to live with that people eat my babies, not my babies, but, something like my babies. And I'm okay with that. A lot of people, like, if you think, certain cultures, they eat dogs or they eat cats, and they get really upset, and it just strikes to their heart, and they're horrified. Oh my God, you eat dogs and cats. So I guess I'm kind of used to going into that so-called forbidden area. But the funny thing is, I don't even eat, I really go out of my way to avoid eating genetically engineered and modified food like corn and soybeans and all of that. No scientific basis. I don't know. It just, I have some, inside visceral reaction to it. I don't know why. And yet here I am considering to eat human flesh. Why is that? I'm really fascinated by that I even think about that. What about you? What do you think about it? I mean, does it just disturb you, or can you actually consider it? I'm curious. I'd like to know.